Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a great day. So today we're going to change the oil in our portals on our Honda Pioneer. Now this could go for any brand. You could have a Polaris, you could have a Can-Am, whatever you want. If it's got portals, this is how you change the oil. So unfortunately you gotta take tires off. Not a big deal. I'm doing my initial oil change, so I'm doing it really early. I've only run between 30 and 50 miles on this. Let me show you how this happens. So as you can see, I got my jack stand down, I got the jack up. So change your portal oil. You need to get something to catch your oil. And there's only two plugs you're gonna pull. You can pull the plug here and the one right there. So the oil that I'm running in these portals is the Portal Blood. It is super tacky or sticky, reminds me of syrup. So I've already done the back two. I took the Pioneer around. I drove about a mile and a half just to get the gear oil a little warm. It's going to take quite a while for this to drain out. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to loosen your drain plug. Remember, these are only tightened to 10 foot-pounds. I'm going to go ahead and pick this up. And as you can see, it's coming out very slow. I'm gonna let that drain. Now, if you look, see if the camera's showing, there's a magnet on each one of these. And there is the metal on the bottom. I can tell you, there's quite a bit of flake right there. And that's why they recommend changing this at like 30 miles, because those gears have to break in. So I'm gonna go ahead, let this drain, then I'll show you how to fill them back up. This is a super easy process. The hardest part, jacking it up, putting jack stands underneath it, and taking the tires off. So now all my oil is drained out. I'm gonna put my drain plug back in and tighten it down to 10 foot-pounds. Remember not to over tighten this, going into the aluminum body. And there it is. Okay. So I don't know if the camera shows that. Let me see. See the strings there. That's how tacky this stuff is. And let me show you what I drained out. So out here in the sun, I don't know if the camera's showing that. This is all Portal Blood. I cleaned this container completely with a parts cleaner. You see the metal flake in there? So because of all this metal flake right here, that's why you're supposed to change your oil between 30 and 50 miles of the initial install of your portals. This break-in to get all this metal flake out. Now I'm going to cheat a little bit. When I talk to Super ATV, for my style of riding, I can go about 600 miles if I use Portal Blood between oil changes. Portal Blood's supposed to last 4 times longer than conventional gear oil. Well, my next servicing on the Pioneer is at 168 more miles. And that's my A servicing, or servicing number 1, where I'm supposed to grease everything. Now it is a little bit of work. You have to remove the tires to change this oil, but I remove them anyways to go in there and to give everything a nice good tug, check my ball joints, grease the A-arms. So why not go ahead and, just for peace of mind, change your oil a little bit early. 168, 170 miles. I'll probably do that this weekend in a ride. So let's go ahead and fill the portals back up. To fill the portals back up is just like filling a front or rear differential. I have a small trash can here with my catch can. I like to use a tube, stick it in there, and then stick the Portal Blood bottle, stick my gear oil right there, and just squeeze it in. We're gonna go ahead and fill it up until gear oil starts to come out just a little bit. Now remember, one of these bottles of Portal Blood will fill all 4 portals. So as you can see, got a little bit coming out, a little more in there. I got it coming out. So then I'll go ahead, stick my drain plug back in, and tighten it down to 10 foot-pounds. There we go. So next thing we gotta do is just clean it up, because there is, as you can see, some dripping here. So I don't want to use any harsh chemicals on here. I'm gonna use some degreaser and just spray it on there. Let it all drip into the pan. go ahead and take this towel and just wipe it out. Wipe everything off, make sure your brake caliper did not get any on there. Well, that's it. Changing your oil in the portals is that easy. Remember, this is my initial oil change, so it's supposed to be between 30 and 50 miles. I'll do my second oil change just to make sure I get all that metal flake out in the next 170 miles when I do my A servicing or number 1 servicing according to my maintenance indicator. After I do that one, I'll go every 600 miles. So the only thing I have left to do is go ahead and put my tire back on. I'm going to torque down the lugs and take it for a drive. The biggest tip I learned on how to do this is other than you have to take the wheels off, take it for a cruise before you do the oil change. When you get back from your cruise, depending on what type of oil you're using, maybe you want to do 2 at a time, maybe you want to do all 4. With the Portal Blood, I don't think I went far enough and it got kind of cold, so it took about 10 to 15 minutes for each hub to drain. The first hub I did was the quickest, the second hub took a little bit longer. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time.